district office here in El Cerrito. It's such an excellent location, and I just want to thank Mayor Quinto and Don Gosney and Maki and all of the people on our team who worked so hard to put all of this together, and Uche, of course. And I will pass it on quickly to the venerable former mayor of Richmond, Ms. Irma Anderson.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's a great day for whom?
Buffy.
I didn't hear you.
Buffy.
Who is our next assemblywoman?
Buffy.
Great. I want you to know I'm here because I met Buffy back, I think it's 2010 or 8, when she was working for, coordinating for our only former president.
Yes.
And she was coordinating. I was working in Oakland, and I met her, and we told her, you know, Richmond is always left out, and you don't come to Richmond and stuff. She made sure that we had staff here in the West County, because often everything's done in Oakland, in Berkeley, and they leave us out. But we are a force in West County. And for that reason, we are here to support Buffy. The reason I support her is she's a person that gets things done. If she says she's going to do it, she does it. When she talked to us first time, she said, I'll be happy at a large, 100 people. I'll be happy to come to your house if you just want to set up a coffee hour. Well, Buffy, how many?
We've had 179, I think.
Okay. People, you know, politicians say, oh, do that, but they don't know if she's going to show up. She always shows up. She gets things done. And I just want you to know, I'll mention the opponent. The thing about it is, I just want you to look at the Richmond City Council meeting. Enough said. As far as working in the community, or actually making a policy, I haven't heard it in the 8 years. So there's only one candidate of our choice. So I want you to know, representing West County, the only person, the only choice is Buffy WIcks. Thank you for coming, and the most important thing, have one other person besides yourself to get out and vote. You must vote to make Buffy a reality as our assemblywoman. And we know that when she's in Sacramento, we will see her. She will be in the community. And as a healthcare professional, I know that she's going to make the healthcare more serviceable to us in West County. Thank you all, and don't forget to vote.
Thank you so much, Mayor Anderson. And next up, we would like to introduce one of our earliest endorsers, former Hercules Mayor and current Hercules Councilwoman, Ms. Myrna de Vera.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So I'm here to share why I decided to endorse Buffy. I received a number of emails from this certain guy named Andy Wong, and he was very persistent. And I'm like, why should I meet with someone named Buffy? My sons watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so he was very persistent. And then he changed tactics because I kept ignoring his emails. And said, I know your sister, Lorna, who happens to be here, and because of that relationship, I couldn't say no. So we had coffee, and during the conversation, I just had this gut feeling that Buffy is it. She has all the concern, the right issues, and like Germa said, she gets things done. But most importantly, she is going to be concerned for all the cities in her district. including little Hercules, you know, or the last part. She even walked with me at the Bay Trail to see our plants in Hercules, and that said a lot of things to me. Buffy has not a one-issue candidate. So she has affordable housing and transit, healthcare, all the things, social justice for prisons. So I was one of the earliest. When I told Buffy, yes, I'm going to endorse you, I could see the happiness on her face like a little girl. And I'm like, I didn't realize I was one of the first ones. I went to her website and I saw Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris and me. And I'm like, oh, I made the right decision. But yeah, so I really believe in Buffy. And I'm happy to see, Buffy, that some of the Pinole Council members are here. There's Maureen Tom and Pete Murray, and some of the school board are here too. So I'd like you to meet them afterwards.
Yes. Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Mayor Gabriel Quinto of El Cerrito, who so generously has helped us secure this location and has been an incredible advisor to this team.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mayor Quinto from El Cerrito, and welcome to El Cerrito in West County. And just the next door down is the city of Richmond. So no, this is West Contra Costa, and for many, many years we have not been included in elections for the Assembly. And it's always been, they say, an Alameda County seat. But we fooled everybody when we opened the last, when Tony Thurmond ran, he opened his office in El Cerrito. So it's quite an honor to have Buffy here in El Cerrito, to have her opening of the El Cerrito, Richmond, West Contra Costa office of Buffy WIcks for Assembly District 15. Here on the north side of El Cerrito, we're right next to BART, and we have this empty lot, has been empty since I was in high school. That's been a million years now, 40 years. So you see how difficult it is to build. And Buffy WIcks will do the right job in Sacramento to make sure transit-oriented development is built in the city. I'm proud that she is supporting what we do here in El Cerrito to provide housing for everyone. We're into this development stage here to provide affordable housing. We're one of the few cities to be doing this. So note that with Buffy's leadership, we will have this all over the Assembly District. So I met Buffy when I was a delegate, when I was an Obama delegate. So I've known her. I didn't know her well, but we met. And but I see her values. Her values are the same values that I have. And what made me an Obama delegate is the things that we all stand for as Democrats. And as a proud Democrat and mayor of El Cerrito, you look at what we're doing here, which I'm very, very proud of. And we're doing it, and we're succeeding, especially when it comes to housing. These progressive values that we all have here in West Contra Costa, including sanctuary city, including making sure our immigrants are safe in West Contra Costa, and making sure that we get rid of the graft and corruption that has been in this county for many, many years. So looking at this and seeing new leadership here, I wanted to introduce the candidate and my choice, and it was my choice all along for Assembly. I'm proud to introduce Buffy WIcks here in El Cerrito.
Do I need to use the mic, or should I use the mic?
Yes.
Okay, I need to use the mic. Okay, got it. I'll use the mic.
Can you center yourself?
I can center myself. Okay.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good? I am so excited to be here in West Contra Costa County. I'm really excited about this office because what this office means, it's really important to be physically present in communities. It's very critical to be physically present. And that's why in the primary, I had 62 house parties in West Contra Costa County. 62 living rooms where I sat down with many of you and talked about the homelessness problem and the rising costs of healthcare and the fact that you know people who are on the verge of being homeless, right? And the fact that we see it on our streets. And we talked about the inequities within our education system. And I had 62 different living room conversations because I believe our elected officials and our politicians need to be in people's living rooms having these candid conversations and working together to find solutions to these challenges because I believe we can solve these problems. I've been part of solutions to bigger problems when I worked for Barack Obama for 6 years, right? So I've seen what we can do. But before I talk a little bit more about what we've done in West Contra Costa County to date and what we're going to do, I want to acknowledge a bunch of people that are in the audience. So I'm actually going to ask, first and foremost, those of us that have been former elected officials, I want you to raise your hands. Our former electeds, I know we had Irma who's in here. Where did Irma go? Irma's back there. Thank you, Irma. I know we have also Jane, where are you? Former mayor of El Cerrito, where are you at? I think I saw you in here earlier. She's here somewhere. Okay, maybe she's outside. Okay. Let's go to current elected officials. We had Gabe, obviously, who you heard from. Maureen, would you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Maureen Toms. I'm a council member in the city of Pinole.
Hey.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Paul Fidelli, City Council, El Cerrito.
Thank you.
Peter Maria, council member from the city of Pinole.
Great.
Hey.
We also have, oh, sorry. Roland.
Council member Hercules.
Great.
Tom Paris on the West Contra Costa School Board.
Great. Any other current elected officials? Nat, well, we're going to get to you, Nat. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Any other former electeds? You don't fit into that category. I mean, you do, but we're going to get to you. Okay. Current candidates running for office.
Ooh, that's a
So, Dave Schoenthal, Richmond City Council, catch the wave with Dave.
Matt, do you want to introduce yourself?
Matt Bates, former mayor, city councilman, Richmond.
Dion Bailey, Hercules City Council, moving Hercules forward.
Candidate for school board, West Contra Costa Unified School District.
Any other candidates? Oh, back there.
Made it a little bit late. My name is Stephanie Hernandez Jarvis, and I'm a candidate for West County School District as well, and a current teacher here.
Any other candidates in the office? Okay. Well, a big round of applause to all the candidates. I know how hard it is to run for office. We had 62 house parties in the primary here in Contra Costa County. We're continuing to do, I had one in Richmond last night. We're going to keep doing those every single night from here through Election Day. We brought Valerie Jarrett here to Richmond to do an event. Very important to bring your surrogates to the district as well, to the northern part of the district. Let me tell you the cities that we won in the primary. Richmond.
Yeah.
El Cerrito. El Sobrante. Pinole. Hercules. San Pablo. And Kensington. We won every city in West Contra Costa County. And that's exactly what we're going to do again here in about 60 days. So I just want to tell you why I'm running for this seat. I'm running for this seat because I believe right now we are in a very critical moment in our nation's history. And I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but I think we are at a crossroads. When we have a president who's wrapping the white nationalist flag around himself, right? When our third grade math and reading scores are 43rd in the nation. When our homelessness has had a 40% increase in the last 2 years. When we have the highest poverty rate when you take into account cost of living of any other state in the country at 40%. We are at a critical moment. When you see the racial inequities that exist within our education system, within our criminal justice system, within our housing policy, these are things that we have to fix. And I have hope that we can do it. But the only way that we can do it is if we do it together. The only way that we can do it is if we organize. The only way that we can do it is if we knock on the doors that we need to knock on. You know, we knocked on 35,000 doors in the last 6 weeks of the primary.
Wow.
And we're knocking every single weekend now. The only way that we make change in our communities, the only way that we make change in this country is from the bottom up. It's how we elected our first black president. It's how women got the right to vote. It's how we got the 40-hour work week. It's how we're going to see our way out of the wilderness that we are in right now, is if we do it together. So this campaign is not about me. This campaign is about you. And the shared vision and shared goals and shared common purpose that we all have. We all want every child to have a good quality public education. We want our teachers to make enough so they can buy a house. Right now they can't, right? Right now we have teachers commuting from Stockton to come work here, right? We want to make sure every kid has clean air to breathe and clean water to drink, and they have safe, quality public transportation and affordable housing for everyone. So when we win this campaign in 60 days, with your help, that's exactly what I want to go do in Sacramento. I want to work with Gavin Newsom and the great leaders from the Bay Area and our strong progressives from Los Angeles and the folks that we have in this state to build that equitable social safety net that allows all of us to have that access to those resources. But I need your help. How many people here right now will commit to me that they will do at least 2 door-knocking shifts on this campaign? Yeah. I'm looking at all of you. I'm looking at all of you. Let me see. Thank you very much. How many of you here can donate 20 bucks? How many of you here can donate 20 bucks today? I need these resources. I know there's been a lot said about how much money I've raised, but it turns out you got to raise money to win these campaigns. So I need your resources, I need your help, I need your sweat equity, knocking on the doors. Because I do believe if we work together, and if we do everything right in the next 60 days, we're going to win this campaign, we're going to go to Sacramento and make those changes that we all believe in and we all see. So thank you so much for being here today. Onward to the next 60 days. Thank you very much.